Hi Libra, welcome to your Phoenix Rising reading for Mercury retrograde. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. All right, Libra, what do we got? Phoenix Rising from the ashes for Libra. Finicky on me. Six of Swords. Two of Cups, the Devil, that could be Capricorn. Judgment, could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Sagittarius. Page of Swords, Knight of Cups, that could be Scorpio, and the Empress, that could be Taurus or Aries. All right, so, let me get these over here. All right. So there's been some, things have changed. Could be dealing with, well, I said what you could be dealing with, all right. I think you're having a hard time letting go of something that is not the best for you. That you feel a very strong connection with this person. Perhaps you're seeing things clearly now. Could be Cancerian. Or perhaps it's got you so strung out on this that there's this insecurity, manipulation, feeling insecure, codependent, that sort of thing. All right. Libra. Not Libra. Yeah, Libra. I'm looking at this going, okay, Capricorn. Libra. Why can't I get a lock on that? Okay. What's this Two of Cups about? Magician, Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. What's this Devil about? Eight of Cups. This is you stepping into your own power and saying what you want and going after what you want. What's this Judgment about? What's this Judgment about? Two of Cups. What's this Page of Swords about? Queen of Cups. Wow. What's this about? So you're moving. Are you moving right now? You got a 6 here, right? 6. Huh. So 2 2s. 2 6s. What's this Knight of Cups about? Page of Wands. So are you frustrated? Is somebody on their way out and somebody else is on their way in? What's going on here? And you're frustrated. Things are okay, but you're frustrated. Why? Well, we're going to take a look at that. What's this Empress about? The Hermit. Could be Virgo, Cancerian. You can walk away from this if you want to, but you haven't. And I think it's because you really feel an affinity for this person. There's a deep-rooted connection here. But this is something that you need to let go of. And when you do that, it's about opening yourself up to someone else coming in and what you want. And this is about you being able to get your needs met and have a relationship that takes care of you. This is about you coming full circle and about you walking away from something or letting go of something that it's already ended, but you didn't get your needs met. This is showing up across the board. People are going, you know what? I did all this for this relationship and it didn't mean a hill of beans because they don't change, and yet I've made myself sick, or I've lost friends, or I've, just this and that. All this is about me has changed, but this person, it's all to keep this person or this relationship afloat. No more, no more. This either you're still stuck on someone from your past, or it's something that you can't get over that has happened, and because of that you've been blocking any new relationships coming in because you still haven't learned. You still haven't, well, I shouldn't say still haven't. It's been difficult for you to accept your culpability, to accept what the person was able to do because you love them. Let's be honest. And then when that's used against you, you know, someone just takes that for granted, that's rough. But things have changed. There's been an ending. It's over. And this is about you not trying to make it work, not trying to fix it, realizing that that shouldn't be your role in the first place, and being able to set it down and move on from whatever this person did to you or this person in general, because it's not going to change. This is something that is just, no matter what you do, how you behave, how you try to make this work, it's not, they're offering very little for you to get your needs met. So this is about you realizing that and not waiting for them to do right by you. This is about you taking charge of your own wants and desires, going after what you want, being assertive about it. Here's the thing. When you let go of this, something else is coming in. So you got two people from your past that you're trying to work out of your system. It's almost like you've got, either way, this is about you not considering the new one just yet. You're going to keep that one at bay, but you've got to close this out, whatever, either this person from your past or getting over what happened to you with that person from your past, because you got someone coming in or coming back that there's this affinity for, familiarity with, but until you close out the chapter with this person and the issues of them just not being kind and attentive and just being very controlling, it's about letting go. It's either about forgiving them, letting go of them, or letting go of what they did to you. Here's the thing. I can't tell if it's the same person or not. I can't tell if this is basically saying get over it. You both were different people then, and you have it. So if this is the same person, like you need to get over the past and stop punishing this person in the present for what they did to you. Or if it's somebody, if you need to get over this person and say no more, I can't fix it. I can't like take control of it and make what happened to me not happen or into something else. It sucked. I was vulnerable. I love this person and they hurt me deeply. And it's just, but I'm not going to have that happen again because I'm different. I'm wiser. And I know stuff. I've experienced the things to where it's changed me for the better, and I know how to self-advocate in future relationships. So I don't know if you got something on the horizon or if you're already dating with someone, but you're kind of still dealing with past hurts, and we all are, let's be honest. That is kind of getting in the way of you connecting on a deeper level with this person. Because it's like, the examination of the past has to be full circle. It can't just be, oh, well, they were wrong and they were a jerk. There's always an exchange. There's always participation in both parties. Unless you were completely just silent and someone was kind of just, coming at you and you just stayed still all the time and didn't talk about it. There's always an exchange. There's always an involvement between two people. You got something out of it. They got something out of it. I'm not talking about extreme drama or trauma here, but if you stayed too long in a situation, if somebody didn't do right by you, then they didn't do right by you. You love them, it puts you in a vulnerable position, and that's what it is. It feels like there's been this effort to try and get back what you lost with them in other relationships, and so it's almost like you're coming out swinging because you're still trying to process something that happened from the past. You might even still be dealing with the same person from the past, and everybody that you're having a relationship with now or since then has had to kind of pay for what transpired in the past relationship. So there's that, right? So if you're dealing with past issues or trauma, it needs to be set down. You need to let it go because it's affecting your future relationships, obviously. If this is somebody from your past that you have to let it go, walk away. You've got somebody new that you're dealing with or coming in. You just have to wait a little bit longer, but it feels like they're at your level. Like it feels like there's a match there. Well, we got 2 of Cups here twice. So, but the thing is that you need to give yourself a little more time to process this ending. Otherwise, you're going to take whatever's going on here into this relationship that actually could be a really good thing. So you need to kind of keep that partitioned. Like it's like it's not time for the relationship yet. So you've either got to close out with this person that you're having a hard time letting go of, or they've been long gone. You have to close out what has happened. You got to let go of the pain and the suffering and the vulnerability and how that was used against you so that you can make way for this new relationship. And you're not going to be doing the relationship the same way anymore either. This is about you taking some. That's why I said you got to keep this new relationship at bay, because you still need to kind of get righted, get centered and grounded about what you want for future relationships. This person coming in, or that you just started dealing with, it looks like it's somebody inside of 2 weeks that you've met. If not, they're coming in 2 weeks. Is worthy in the sense that they seem pretty solid. But this past person, you had your time with them. It is what it is. It was what it was. And you're still processing the dregs of that, like the leaving of that. But you've got this good thing coming in that you don't want that to be able to affect, because it's pretty solid. So finish processing the hurt, the sadness, or the anger, and of the memory, at least. If it's not the memory, it's the person leaving. Finish that up so that you can get to this new one coming in, because you need some downtime. And it's not about 2 weeks and then you're going to meet somebody, you go for it. No, that's going to be you're going to need to keep that at bay also, because you're going to still be processing things and moving on and making sense of everything. And instead of it being the sadness and disappointment, turning that into what have I learned from that, so I don't have the same thing happen, or I can mitigate, and not have it be as bad. Or there's a part of this too that it feels like you were done unto, or they did it to you. And the thing is, that's about their pathology, or like them and how someone's coping skills and how they handle stuff had nothing to do with you. There's a million ways they could have handled their grief, their sadness, or something that was like, instead of, like, say someone just cheats on you. For whatever reason, there's 100 other ways they could have dealt with their dissatisfaction or their sadness or anger or frustration. They didn't have to go and have an affair. They could have gone on a shopping spree. They could have not come home. There's 100 other ways. So however they chose to handle, whatever their coping mechanism was, that's about them. It's nothing you did to incur that. You didn't deserve that. And what's showing up here, it feels like that's what's hard. It's almost like you've been trying to be perfect and right and the best, and almost, dare I say, sit in judgment of your partners since then. Like you've been trying to compete with them or outdo them or something, and you need to not. Because that is in the past, and don't get mad at yourself for loving someone. That person didn't do right by you, but don't damage any future relationships because somebody, because you're still angry because someone got the best of you. No, you got better coming. They didn't know what was good for them at the time. That's done. But I feel like it's been kept at that level for you for a while, and you need to come full circle with it, because it's going to get in the way of your relationships. I feel like this is two people. I don't feel like this is you getting over a past hurt with the same person. I feel like this person's on their way out, and the memory of that person, all that, and then you've got someone coming in that you have quite the affinity for and has great potential. But it needs to be kept at bay until you finish processing this person that's on its way out. And honestly, you need to stop beating yourself up for being vulnerable and getting someone taking advantage of you. We all go through that. Happens to everybody. If you're not the first person, you're not going to be the last. And you didn't deserve it, and they didn't do it to you, except for that you were there and that's how they handled something, but it wasn't personal. They're going to do that to the next person and the next person and the next person. What else for Libra? 8 of Pentacles, a work in progress. Yay. So you bide your time, you work through this, you come full circle so that you can get back to what's going to be about you and make you happy and have the kind of relationship that you deserve, because this is on its way out, and this is you working through this and getting over that and setting down, finally coming to that turning point where you set down, finally you forgive yourself, right? Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about, is okay, I stayed too long, or I let this person, this and that, whatever. However you need to see it to forgive yourself, set it down, and move on so that you can get your good. Because this isn't about you continuing to try and have mastery over something or someone from the past. It's about you seeing for what it is, forgiving yourself for maybe not being better about getting yourself out sooner, or for being vulnerable, or whatever it was. And that's the end of it. Enough. It's about moving on so you can get your good. What else for Libra? That's the thing that's like everybody just said, well, never again. It's like, oh, look, promise. Yay. And we got the 2. See, that's that strength of that, this new one coming in. But the thing is, like, everybody, you know, we have all these scars and pains and whatever, and it's like, never again. Nobody's ever going to. Yes, they are, because that's part of loving someone. You get your heart broken and you get mad and you get, you know, but at the end of the day, hopefully everybody comes full circle. It's like, yeah, there were some good times, or well, yeah, that was a dark time or whatever, but I'm better now. It's okay. It happens. Blah, blah, blah. And then we move on. And I feel like this is you finally, this is like the final turn for you in being able to finally set this down. It's like you're turning the corner. For some reason, it's going to make sense to you this time. It's like you've been struggling with it for a while to release this hold on you, or the anger, or the whatever, and all of a sudden now it just clicks. And I think it's because you get it now. You understand, and there's a little, not much, but there's a little bit of grieving involved. It's like the final stages of, okay, I didn't have control then because I love this person and I really trusted them, and that put me at a disadvantage, but I'm not going to let that ruin my future and my future relationships. And here you are, turn the corner again. Where's that 8 of Cups? Optimism. Yay. 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 7 of Cups. So death reversed and the 7 of Cups. Okay, so if you are in this sort of wishful thinking and fantasy stage, you can't move on. This speaks to not being able to let go and trying to still bargain with a memory or a person. Still kind of wanting to keep the dust in your fanciful thinking, wishful thinking, and all that stuff. So, no. This needs to be the last, this needs to be, instead of this sort of fantasy attachment to something, look at it realistically and logically. That time, the time with this person came and went, and this is about you working through it and processing it so that you can get to this other relationship that's coming in. Maybe they can't let go, but this is not about you hanging on to something that wasn't working. This is about you letting go, about moving into a future where you get to decide what you want. It gets to be about you and being a part of a relationship that thrives. All right, I've talked way too much. Okay, all right, Libra, don't be afraid. Got the last dregs of this that need to move out, and then here comes this. But not until you're fully feeling like, all right, I'm standing in my own power again. Like I'm not gonna get swept away, because this isn't about someone coming in and sweeping you away and making everything all right and better. This is about you progressing slowly, because you don't want to repeat the same mistakes, or you don't want to be beating yourself up again, or you don't want to be so afraid that you can't. No. So you're going to take it slow, and you're going to judge it situation by situation about if this is what you want or not, if this meets your needs or want. Or needs or want. It meets your needs or not. Does this feel good? Is this fulfilling? Do I have somebody that is giving what I'm giving? Is there potential? All of that. It's going to take time. We got Judgment. We got the Hermit. Page of Swords. Just saying, it's going to be a work in progress. Okay, all right. So that's what needs to get dealt with. That's what's on its way out for you so that you can get to this in the next coming months, shall we say. All right, Libra. Okay, shutting up. Oh my gosh, I've talked too much. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope this was helpful. And I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.